As you've probably already heard, here at the Environmental Learning Center, birds can be found just about everywhere, in the air, the water, and on the ground. In fact, almost half of the state's 450-plus bird species live around wetlands at least part of their lives, which is part of what makes the Environmental Learning Center a vital location for so many species of bird. Let's take a look at a few. Here's what's happening at the ELC. One of the birds you're most likely to spot is the American robin. Though you may have seen them eating out of your bird feeders, robins can be seen at the ELC too, pulling up worms and insects to feed on. While robins can be seen almost year-round, other species can only be seen at certain times of the year. We've recently had a huge flock of cedar wax wings sweep through the ELC to roost and feed, even catching mosquitoes in midair. Cedar wax wings are perhaps best known for the red waxy tips on the ends of their wings. But did you know that they specialize in eating fruit? And while most birds would regurgitate the seeds, cedar waxwings will let them pass right through. Another species you're likely to see is the mallard duck. As you may already know, male mallards have brightly colored heads and plumage, while the females are more drab. Mallards are an excellent example of a phenomenon known as sexual dimorphism, when males and females of the same species appear different from one another. In this case, male ducks appear more colorful in order to attract mates. Did you know? In the summer, it may seem like our male mallards have flown away, but they never left, they just changed their colors. This is called eclipsing, and it's when the plumage on a male mallard duck changes to brown so they look more like the females, though you can tell males apart by the green stripe on their heads. This change takes place after mallard mating season, and by fall, their brighter colors will have returned. More often than not, you'll hear a bird before you see it. Many birds have distinct calls, which you can identify if you listen carefully. Some of the most common bird calls you're likely to hear around the Environmental Learning Center are ones such as this California scrub jay. While they might not be as big or as loud as the scrub jay, the song sparrow is a bird you're bound to see around the ELC. You can often find them foraging on the ground or in the treetops, along with other species like this black-capped chickadee. What you're hearing right now isn't the sound of a bird, it belongs to someone else. This squirrel wasn't too happy that I got too close to his tree, so he started making some sounds on his own. While it's important to remain curious about the ELC's wildlife, remember to always be respectful and keep a safe distance around any animal, no matter where you are. This was only a small sampling of the variety of birds that can be found around the wetlands. How many birds can you see at the ELC?